So you're saying you're preparing to leap, you're saving money, you're waiting for the right time, you're doing all the things, you're setting up the business, but the truth is you are not energetically committed to your path. And in this episode, I hope to reveal that for you so you can see why things are not going your way and why things are taking longer than they feel like they need to. Because the second you are fully all in and committed, dormant forces awaken to help you on your path. And not just in the magical way, but your vision is different. You're looking at every moment through a different lens because you say, I am going this way inevitably. I am not waiting. I am not searching. I am not hesitating. And now different thoughts, different beliefs start to crystallize in who you are, and your energy is different, vibrating at the frequency that you are on this path. I'm living. What if I died today? Did I really live my best? Or did I shy away? Talk a lot about taking them risks. Blow a lot of smoke, this ain't no wish. We all the same, but something's missing, something's different. I don't talk about it, boy, I do it. Walk around like I run these streets. Starting to think that I do. Jewish boy, he ruined. Sunshine is my mood. 5'10", but got bounce. Big time where it counts. Going off, I be trailblazing. Can't explain it. I see steps to unknown. Watch me take them. Welcome to Take Action Tuesday. And right now, this moment, the fact that you pressed play is an action that's changing your vibration already. Why? Because whatever curiosity, if you're seeking a higher vibration, you know me as an energy freak. If you're seeking to step into your highest frequency, you're taking action on that and you're listening to this. So whether you're listening to this while you're doing other things, you stepped into this arena. And that's what today is all about. And the question right now for you to ask yourself is, if you knew that you could not fail at what you love to do, what would you be doing? And another way to put that is, if you already know what you love to do and you know that that love, that passion, that gift would support you and build the greatest foundation for yourself going forward, would you do it? So these questions really help the mind frame reality in a way that shows you the truth. Because if you said, I would do this, boom, that's your calling. If you said, of course I would go towards my gifts, that exposes a belief right then and there that you do not believe that your gift will support you. And I see it so often, which is why I'm so passionate about this episode, because I made the leap to quit my corporate job. I made the leap to train myself to dunk. We can go into that another time. I made the leap when I left Florida for California, all following my heart. I call it courageous leaps of joy. And now the formula is simple. You get excited, you let go of the outcome, and you take the action. But so often right there, when you go to take the action, so many thoughts come up. And especially when it comes to our passion, I see it so often with clients recently, and so many people that come into my world, is they have this passion they want to go towards, but they have no idea how it's going to make them money. They have no idea how to build a business around it. Side note, me and my boy Benzer are making an entire school group dedicated to helping people build a business around their passion. And I bring this up because it's near and dear to my heart, that your passion, your joy, not only is it the highest frequency out there, it is your unique gift, and it is going to be the greatest service you bring to the world. And we all have this joy. And what I was about to say was that so often for myself, in my human design, you can check it in yours, we have natural gifts. And when I had low self-worth in my past, into my future, when I tried to act on my gifts, I had low self-worth, so I didn't give any worth to my gifts. So that manifested in many ways. The first way was when I was dunk training, I didn't believe I didn't have self-worth. So when I got to a high level of dunking, people said, how do you do that? Do you have a program? They wanted a program for me. I'm like, nah, you can do it. Because I didn't believe what I did was worth anything, because I thought if I can do it, anybody can do it. I didn't give myself any credit. And then when I trained myself with photo and video and got really good at content and podcasting and everything, when I started charging for my services, it was so hard to charge a rate that felt good to me. And when I say felt good to me is that I kept draining myself, kept doing things for free, kept doing things for such a low price that I was taking on 9 jobs. I was doing all these different things because I loved it. I loved what I did, and it came easy to me, and me was no good. So if it's easy for me, that means it's not valuable. So I bring this up because I see it so often. And of course, as we go on our path, we see so many people that are behind us on our path. That's who we help the best. So if you're feeling those natural gifts and you're feeling this calling to your passion, take steps towards it. And you do not need to know how. And this is where I see so many blocks, because so often we say, how's this going to work? But you have no idea. And if you take it back to the body, your boy's training for high rocks. It's my new sport. It's incredible. And my body has been such a profound teacher, and it's so easy for us to see it in training. For example, if you said, I have no idea how I'm going to run a mile, you could do all the things, but you have to run a mile. It's that simple. And it's the same with your wealth, your business, and making your passion your career. So for example, if I said, I love doing photography, I have to start doing it. And then you start to realize, okay, I love doing this style. I love working with these type of people, but you have no idea. There's so much data that is not getting brought to you because you're not taking any action. So action is the highest form of knowing. It's in my song Trailblazing. Bashar talks about it. And if you truly knew, so ask yourself, if you truly knew this would happen, this would work out, that it would support you, whatever belief comes up, then you get that aligned action and you just take it. And it does not mean quit your job. Yet, one of the biggest principles of today is there's a difference between saying you're committed and being energetically committed. So often people say, I'm preparing, I'm saving money, I'm waiting for the right time, I'm waiting for the right conditions. And they're always going to be waiting because it's never going to be perfect, because you have to do the thing to figure out how to do the thing. So for example, if you're like, how do I want to make money doing my passion? You have to start doing the thing to start understanding all the different facets of that business. You can't prep forever. There is a spectrum of being safe and feeling secure, but so many people are far removed from the spectrum of action that they're over preparing, overthinking, waiting, and I don't want that to be happening. And so what I mean by energetically committed, I'll talk about my story when I started coaching last year. And I've been coaching since 2019, but full time was when I finally believed I can support myself through coaching. And that's what I came up with. That's why I know this, because middle of last year, I realized, if I truly believe that my coaching will support me, how would I act? What would I feel? First of all, excited. I was pumped. So that gave me the confidence that this is my path, because excitement is God. Hype is God. That is my religion, is excitement. So the difference was I was not energetically committed because I was testing the waters. I kept saying to myself, when I do this, then I'll be full in. When I see it bringing me fruit, then I could be all in. But you can be energetically committed the same way I was energetically committed to quitting my job before I quit my job. For example, I'm like, I am going to be a dunker. I'm going to be free of this. I thought about it every single day. I'm going to be doing something I love every single day. I didn't quit the second I had that thought, but I kept visualizing what I wanted, and I was working towards it every single day. And that's the difference too, is that there was no chance I was stopping. And then there became a point in my corporate job where enough was enough, where I got more scared of staying than taking the leap. And so right now, I hope to instill that in you, is that if you've been waiting to take this leap for too long and you know it's the time, you have to take a step. So of course, when it gets to that edge, if you have the money saved, if you have the plan, if you have the knowing that you're following your passion, all the clarity, it's still going to be scary and unknown, but it's going to get to this point where you know you need to take that leap. And that is the most fun time you can have. And that's the key, is if you can have fun with that leap and not look at it as, what if all these things go wrong? Stay focused on all the things that can go right, and circling it all the way back to who we are, your boy. Being the energy. Who are you being when you take that leap? For me, the courageous leaps of joy. I am being someone that is courageously following their heart. I am someone that is trying to maximize life. I am someone that is listening to God and inspiration and bringing that to the world. I am allowing my gifts. And no matter what happens, I'm saying, let's see. I'm having fun with life. I'm taking a chance on myself. I'm building confidence in myself. Just like training, you go and you push yourself to these limits and you expand your body, you expand your strength, you expand your heart's capacity to hold this fear and stay true to your values. So if you're needing clarity on your excitement, I got you. If you need commitment, if you need to get clear on your next step, you know what you love to do and you're having trouble seeing that next step, I got you. I have a ton of content for that. I'm going to have group coaching calls coming soon. This whole course I'm building online is going to help with that. And I'm going to be a coach in there. And I have private coaching right now. If you're ready for that, I have availability there. And I'm pumped. And if you can understand, I'm trying to bring as much clarity as I can to having the energetic commitment that there's saying, I am inevitably going to do this passion. And then your energy is different. So I didn't even finish my story. So when I said that to my coaching program, I said, you know what? I am a coach. It excites me too much. I'm finally doing this. I had to speak up to my business partner at the time doing digital marketing, and he let me go. I was like, oh shit. So I had to get to it. And I started going hard at my coaching business, but I also applied for jobs for the first time in years just for peace of mind. And guess what? None of them came through, and coaching clients came through. I had the best month of my life coaching, and it was the first couple months I supported myself fully on my own, not having any clients in a job I don't like, not working for other people at all. Because when I do content, it's kind of working for their business a little bit. Even though they're my clients as content, I help their business grow. So this was my own business growing, and it felt so liberating. It was a dream come true. And so when you make that energetic commitment and you get clear on your heart saying, I'm actually going for this, you might feel that fear is like, I'm really doing this. But then the universe can conspire for you, and the signs, the actions, they show themselves because you're going that way, and that's what you're focused on. And just like in my workshops, when you look at your subconscious mind, how the reticular activating system works, how your behaviors reflect your identity, and just the universe reflects your vibration, you are committed to that path. So are you committed to the path, or are you waiting to commit to the path? And that is a really powerful question to ask yourself right now, because I see so many people that say, I want to do this, but it's not making me that much money, so I have to support myself over here. But it's because you're not energetically committed. And it's a fine line, and it's easy to get lost in your mind of what beliefs you actually are saying, because you're saying you're committed, but you're actually not. So notice your actions. They really reveal your deep identity and your belief systems. If you change your belief systems, you change your identity to say, I am the person that is supported by his highest excitement. I'm the person, say your passion is painting. I am a painter, and all my life is dedicated to being a successful, abundant painter. Then all the other things become support for that. And your vision's different. Instead of saying, I am doing this job until I become an abundant painter. No. It's a difference. It's a different energy. And if you're committed to it, you will feel the difference and see the difference. And lastly, your boy's been deep on Neville Goddard. It just really lights me up. And he's so big on the dream state and being unwavering in your vision of the unseen. So right now, your reflection of reality is showing you what you vibrate at. So if you don't like it and you have a new vision, it might not be instant, but you have to be committed to that vision and be unwavering what you're seeing in the external world. And that is so much fun. Again, the key of having fun with that, because it could be wild. Be like, I feel insane. I'm looking at something, I don't see it. I'm just holding steady till it materializes in my world. That's nuts. But at the same time, it's magical and it's fun, and you get to create whatever you want. So stay focused on that vision, and notice some often we have this vision, but we don't believe it, or we say, who am I? We don't have the worthiness. So that's where I help, is getting rid of those blocks. Because if you say, that's my dream, that's my calling, I'm worthy of having it, it's happening, and I'm certain it's going to happen, it's easier to stay unwavering in your vision and let it crystallize in your reality. And you are literally bending, shaping reality to your will. And I'm excited to share how I do that in my life and show you, because that's what dunking was. It was, I'm going to be this, flying like this, and it just happened. I'm going to quit my job. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm going to make this happen, but I just know I have to make it happen. And now, High Rocks world champion? Maybe. I don't know. I don't really get that fired up being the world champion. I want to be the best I could possibly be, and how I feel right now is insane. And my other visions are speaking on big stages, and one already happened where I was hosting a potluck. It wasn't a stage where I'm speaking, but I was filming this video and the whole crowd was cheering behind me because I asked them to, but it was exactly what I had envisioned. Like, oh my God, it's coming true faster than I thought in ways I didn't expect. I did an in-person random meetup yesterday for live coaching. And so things that are in my vision are happening, and I'm excited for bigger stages, my music to make more impact, my podcast to reach more people. And what's the other one? My body, my training, my partner, my queen, and what else? And performing, just either performing my music or performing in shows, acting. I get so hyped the thought of being on stages, and I'm excited to watch them unfold. So hope today you take action. Take one tiny action. Comment on this podcast. Comment a DM to me. Send me an email. You have all my ways of contacting me if you need any help. I love diving in to your blocks. It's my gift being able to find those subconscious blocks that you may have. I surface them. I help raise your awareness so you can understand yourself better. And by doing that, we raise the vibration, because now you're able to share your gifts and the world benefits. So thank you. I'm so freaking pumped. Let's have a great Take Action Tuesday. Let's go.
I see steps to unknown. Watch me take them. That's for me to know, for you to find out. Try to fight it, but you feel it. Can't deny it when it's real. Give me chills. Give me chill. Give me chills. Trailblazing.
And one more thing. As you do this, as you move through life in this way, acting on your highest excitement, you will start living more in the present, living more in the moment. And because of that, you will know what you need to know when you need to know it.